The OneVision SeamMate system is the canning industry's most powerful turnkey system to inspect double seams. The standard system allows you to measure countersink, seam thickness, and optically view the seam to measure body hook, cover hook, double seam height, and overlap. Additional precision gauges can be added to meet your company's specific needs, including a flange width gauge, can height gauge, and a can diameter gauge. The SeamMate system, designed for food canners, includes a Windows PC that runs proprietary SeamMate software and the durable Pro 400 video module. Ideal for imaging steel can double seams, the Pro 400 houses a high-precision microscope equipped with an HD digital camera. A seam thickness gauge is also built into the video module, and the system includes a handheld countersink gauge that easily connects to the back of the video module. For demonstration purposes, let's run through a typical inspection. The software's inspection grid, seen here, can be customized for your company's specific measurement needs. Typically, the inspector begins by inspecting a can for any visual defects. Any visual defects are recorded using the drop-down menu in the inspection grid. Next, countersink is measured using the handheld countersink gauge. For accuracy, the seam is typically measured in 3 places. The keyboard's enter key or foot pedal is used to record each seam countersink measurement in the measurement grid. Seam thickness is measured next by placing the can over the thickness gauge anvil. As with the countersink measurement, thickness is measured in 3 places and entered into the measurement grid. We are now ready to microscopically inspect the can seam using the video module microscope. In order to do so, the can seam must be slotted using a seam saw. OneVision manufactures 2 seam saw models, the automatic seam saw and the manual seam saw. Earlier, we used the Model 550 manual seam saw to cut 2 slots in this steel can. The slotted can is placed over the microscope's focal stop. Rotate and move the can until you are satisfied with the live image on the screen. If needed, seam cleaning bars can be used to clean up any rough spots on the seam. Once satisfied with the image, click the Auto Dimension button. The system automatically finds the seam edges and determines the measurements for the seam. Click OK to enter the image into the database. Repeat this process for the remaining slot. Finally, a seam stripper should be used to strip the cover hook from the can. OneVision manufactures 2 seam stripper models, the Model 700A, ideal for cutting steel cans, and the Mini Seam Stripper, ideal for cutting aluminum cans. Once stripped, the tightness rating should be entered into the inspection grid using the drop-down menu. Once you record the observed wrinkle rating in the measurement grid and press Enter, SeamMate software will populate the calculated tightness measurement in the next column. Use the comments field to enter any comments about the inspected can. Once you hit Enter, you will be prompted to view the completed inspection report. Click Yes to view the report. For easy reference, any out-of-spec measurements will display in amber or red on the report, and seam images can be viewed by right-clicking on the associated measurements. Images and inspection data are automatically stored in the SeamMate database for future reference. In addition, SeamMate software enables you to track measurements in a variety of graphical formats, including trend charts and histograms. Visit onevisioncorp.com to learn more about OneVision's double seam inspection solutions.